Hello, it's the 11th of December. I'm going to dive in and open this up. You may notice there was not a noise there. That's because I started filming this and I got really itchy nose. So I have had a peek. It's got blues in. Wow. The first one was real aqua blue colours because the colourway is... Oh, it's Escape in a Barrel. So of course, this is where they... dropped it. This is where they dropped it. This is where the dwarves and Bilbo escape in the barrels, Niagara Falls style. I like that bit in the story. I am way behind in my reading. I haven't read yesterday's. I've only read one page of the day before. So today is a catch-up day. I've also got a doctor's appointment to see about my ear. That's about a 15-minute walk. I'll take my knitting with me and then I've got to walk back. And then in the afternoon I've got my knit and natter group and I set up for toddlers as well. Remember I was at the toddler group last Tuesday, so I set up for that on a Monday afternoon generally because it starts at 9:15 with folks trickling in from 9 o'clock really, and I need to get set up the day before, otherwise it'd have to be an even earlier. And if you've been watching these vlogs at all, you'll know that I'm not really a morning person. Well, I am a morning person, I'm just not one for getting moving and going quickly in the morning, which is why I'm normally here in my dressing gown. There's only been a few that I haven't. I like a slow start in the morning. I've got my coffee in my favourite Christmas mug. Love, love, love this one. Mum and Dad gave it to me many years ago. It's one of the first ones I got, I think, actually. And I love the size of it. I mean, I have huge hands, right? And this is in my hands. I think it's probably about 3/4 of a pint. It's a big mug. So I have some strong coffee with some oat milk, and that's going to power me through. I'll get this wound up. I'll do a little bit of crochet. Oh, I didn't show it against the... Sorry, I was so put off with my itchy nose just before I started filming, and the fact that the battery on the phone might run out any moment. But here, looks like we're okay. That is going to join in there and be lovely. Really, really lovely. Can't wait. In fact, I'm just going to stop now, go get this wound up, and I'll see you in a bit. After the doctors, I took a bit of a long route home, deliberately, via the golf course. That's a bug hotel, holly berries. Here's the path I was on. It's recently been resurfaced. And here you can see the rain damage on the golf course. So much rain lately. And there's always gorse somewhere in bloom in Scotland. There's the way I came. And back home, here is my shawl so far. I thought you'd like to see the colours as they are in natural daylight. And here we are at the end of Monday. It's been a good day. I got on okay at the doctor's. I got some answers. I have the ENT referral and also a referral for the hearing aid clinic. And yeah, so I feel I've moved forward a little there, and it was good that they were able to have a wee look at my ear and see what was happening. That was reassuring. And we've talked about the wheeze as well. I've got quite an upper throat wheeze, which is probably all linked to the ear nose thing. And yeah, so not much I can do at the minute. Just wait. I took a long walk home via the golf course, which was really good. It's been the first day today in ages, I think since last Wednesday, that it has not rained. We have had so much rain. And it's just been so dark, so it was... After I got home, actually, the sun came out proper. On that walk, it was still a bit overcast, but the sun really came out, and that just made such a difference, just to see the sun for a wee while. Back to raining now, but hey, we did at least see the sun. I got my crochet done, got that all done quite early on today. I think because I love this blue colour so much. I got some done before I went off to the doctor's, and then I came back, made myself a cuppa and a wee snack, and finished. You can see the blue. And as you saw in the wee film, I laid it out in the sunshine for you to see it in natural light, because I appreciate that I'm filming in the morning and it's still a bit dark, and it's dark here by 4 o'clock in the afternoon, so it's dark. It's currently coming up to 7 p.m. And so I got that done. For those of you just tuning in, that's my own design using the Skein and the Stitch Advent Calendar, and it's 4-ply yarn that I chose, and it's super wash merino and 25% nylon, so 75% 25% mix, and I'm really happy with it. It feels good, the drape is good, it's going to wash well, it's going to wear well. Happy, happy, happy. Right, while I was at the doctor's, I didn't even get a chance to take a picture. I only got 3 rounds done, but I did get some knitting done on my Christmas socks. These are the Winter Wonderland socks by Abby, who is from Devon with Love. And I actually need to pop them on my size blocker and see. I do have more to do, but not too much more. We'll see when that is. Let's see. Can we? Yeah, look, almost my foot size. I've still got quite a bit to do. However, it's working out fine. I got nearly 3 rounds done at the doctor's. I got probably about 12. Just checking. Oh, it's just a blanket. Watch my cover. Just a blanket falling on me. I got about 12 rounds done last night while I was watching TV. Gosh, we watched some rubbish. It was storage. It wasn't storage lockers. It was maybe it was storage lockers. We have been watching the one in Canada, which has been really good. And we put the UK one on last night, and it's not nearly as good. I really like the Canadian one. However, it was good to get knitting done because it meant I was barely watching the telly. I don't know if we'll return to that as trashy Sunday night TV or not. Other things I have not been showing. I'll have a quick sip of tea. I have my trusty penguin. I have not been showing the advent calendar that Claudia gave me, so I'm sorry about that. Here it is. Day 11 is one of the huge doors. Oh, and it's a lovely little scene. What's it there? It is someone pulling a sledge, one of the little gnomes pulling a sledge. This is so cute, from Sunbird Crochet in Germany. Such a lovely little advent calendar. Sweet little doors. And I also had some Happy Mail today. It's something I've been expecting. I'm not even showing you it all, but this is a wee sample of it. As you can see, they are all little oddments. Some of them are smaller, some of them are slightly bigger. These are probably the biggest ones. All sock yarn, and this is all from Everything's Gonna Be Crochet, who is Erin. So on Instagram, they're Everything's Gonna Be Crochet, and they were having a little bit of a clear out, a destash of their started balls and things. So this all looks like good sock yarn for my Battenberg blanket, which has conveniently just dropped on me here, so I might as well show this. I don't think I've shown it yet in this vlog because I haven't been working on it, so it's not really been current until today. Other than having it behind me there, it's not had a reason to come out. But this is my Battenberg 2023-2024 project. Look at all these crocheted squares. Here's one of the raw edges that I'm adding to. And these are all 4-ply sock weight yarn. Most of them are superwash, some of them are not. I'm just going to treat it when I wash it and look after it. I'm just going to treat it as if they are all pure wool, because I do have a handful of pure wool ones thrown in there. So this is a free pattern by Sandra Paul, who is Sandra Cherryheart, and I just love it. I'm following the crochet along hosted by Mariette and Liani. They are Die Buurvrouw and Independence_yarn_crafts here on YouTube. You can go and check them out. They're hosting a crochet along, knit along, because some people are knitting it actually. Mariette has written out a pattern if you want to knit those squares, and the idea is to do it over the 2-year period, although we've almost completed our first year. No reason why you can't join in now, because some people are making them bigger as well, and we all crochet at different rates, and I don't think there are going to be many people in that group that finish, not to make it sound defeatist, who are going to finish it in that time period. I think it's accepted that a blanket like this, especially if you're making it for any size, this one's going to be for a king size bed. So if you're taking on something that big, it is a long-term project, and these are the kind of long-term projects I love. So I absolutely love to just get my teeth sunk into something that's going to take forever. And I appreciate that it's going to take forever and it will one day get done. And I think that's kind of the mentality that most people in the make along have. So it will one day get finished, and yes, it will. I have got to make 1,369 squares. I'm currently probably about halfway. I'm going to do a count on the 31st of December. I'm going to do a count and see exactly where I am. I haven't done... No, that's not true. I've done one square so far this December. I've been focusing on this shawl and on my knitted socks, and I haven't done much else. I've just spied that my middle son is away to walk in, and I don't think they know I'm recording, so there might be a bit of noise for a moment, but we'll just carry on. So, Hobbit-wise, I think I said this morning that I am way behind. Today I have caught up a little. I have finished chapter 6. So I finished chapter 6. I need to be at the end of chapter 8 by the end of today, but here is a little picture of them going into Mirkwood Forest. And it looks like the scariest bit of the adventure for them is about to begin. So I'm at that point. They have just reached the start of the forest and they're going to head in. It's where I'm up to. And I will just looked ahead at some scary pages. I'm going to catch up with that tonight before I do any more knitting, because I've got 2 chapters to read and I really want to keep up with the read along, which is hosted on Discord. And yeah, I think it's a good way to just focus myself and get it read in the 24 days if I can stick with it, which I think I can. I just had a really busy weekend and did not have much time for knitting, crochet or reading, so a bit of catch up today. And I was doing some tech editing today as well. I have something really exciting coming out in the new year, and I got the feedback from a tech editor. I was sorting out those details, sending it back to her. So I've looked at that today, and I was at the Knit and Natter group in the afternoon. I didn't take any footage. We were very busy nattering, and it was great to be there with the other ladies. There's quite a few very elderly ladies in that group, and I really love it. And I went up to see my mum as well. Then back home, tea time, reading time. So I'm off to get this uploaded, and then more reading for me. Catch up with you tomorrow.